What's going on? Hey y'all. What am I doing? Folding clothes. Oh boy. When I say a woman's work, a mother's work is never done. So let's talk, y'all. So the other day, I was on Facebook and I was scrolling through my feed, and there was a post that I read, and the post said, "Married women be single mothers too." There is about 2,000 hearts and likes on this post, and there's about 342 comments on this post. And all the comments are pretty much saying the exact same thing. And I thought this would be a very good topic to talk about, because I feel like a lot of times, single mothers kind of look at the women that are married and think that they have all this help and think that, oh, y'all got it good because y'all have a man and this and the third. And literally, we be like right in y'all's shoes. Like it'd be the exact same thing that you're thinking, the exact same thing that you done thought, the exact same thing you're experiencing. It'd be the exact same thing. And so, like, say for instance, like this post here, it said, this is a couple posts. I'm in several mom groups, and this is indeed true. I see more married women complaining about the lack of help they get from their husbands with the kids than single mothers. So yeah, then it has one that says, "So true. I'm married, don't get help from their father. I said I might as well be single." So let's talk. Because I've never been a single mom, but I am a mom that's married. I'm married. I'm a woman that's married. And I can definitely say that post hit home. Now, I'm not going to sit here and just throw my husband under the bus and be like, oh, he's not there, he's not valid, he's not active, whatever the case may be. But I feel like in a whole, I feel like we as women have a certain level of needing help or wanting help than men can see, whether they are baby daddies or whether they are married to the woman and live in the house with the children. I can honestly say that, especially for the women that, let's say, stay-at-home moms. Stay-at-home moms, y'all know, every woman knows that have kids. Being a stay-at-home mom is a job. It is a job. From the time your kid wakes up, you're going. And this is for those kids that are, I wouldn't say like maybe 10 and under, that you have to be so involved in a lot of stuff. Whereas, the kids that are a little older, they kind of do their own thing, and all you have to do is make sure you have groceries in the house and clean clothes, and they good. Internet, and that's it. But I can definitely say, from a pinpoint of having a set of toddlers, you having toddlers in the house, you wake up, they ready to eat, they ready to watch their favorite TV show. If you have any type of lesson plans for them, learning activities, they're ready for lunch. They may or may not take a nap. You have to do potty training. You have to, clean them up after every, sitting, every time they eat. You have to chase behind them. Then when you're exhausted, they're pulling your finger, "Mama, get up, let's go play this now. Like, we just got done running around, I'm tired." After that, comes dinner and baths and more playtime. And then, you have to put them to sleep. After you put them to sleep, your job is still not done. You're having to, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom, most of the time, most of the women is the person that's going to be budgeting. So they're having to budget. They're having to manage the bills. They're having to see, okay, do I need to rob Peter to pay Paul, or do I need to save money for this, or do I need to pay this first, or how many bills do I paying this week, or let me go ahead and pay this person. Let me go ahead and it's time for the water bill that's due, or your brain is constantly going. Then after you sit down and look at bills, you then have to worry about, okay, so tomorrow Jim Bob has to go to soccer practice, okay? Katie Lou has to go to dance. Jennifer has to go to her friend's birthday party. Before I bring, little Levi and Lenix to their football game, I gotta go pick up LeBron and go bring, your mind is constantly going like a calendar, like a computer chip that's just going and going and going. Then you gotta think, okay, what am I gonna cook tomorrow? Do we have leftovers? Am I gonna cook a meal? Do I have to take the meat out the night before? Do I have to season it the night before? What size am I gonna have? Oh wait, this child don't like this vegetable. Oh, this child don't like that vegetable. Oh wait, the husband allergic to this. Oh wait, this child don't like this. That's the next thing. Oh wait, I'm missing an ingredient. I have to go to the grocery store. Let me go pick up this. Oh wait, it's I need this ingredient. I gotta go to the store. Oh wait, HEB don't have what I need. Let me go to Walmart. Walmart don't have what I need. Where you at? Florida Publix. Publix don't have what I need. Like you didn't have to do all these different things. Then you have to cook the dinner. Oh, you're cooking. Sit down. Stop that. Leave him alone. Stop pulling him. Sit down. Stop doing that. Put the couch down. Stop picking up the stairs. Stuff like that. Then, after you're cooking, you're having to serve. After you serve, you have to make sure they're not slinging spaghetti sauce everywhere, putting food on the floor. You got to clean up that. Then they got spaghetti sauce in the half. I just gave you a bath. Okay, I got to give you another one. Then, after that, it's time to clean the kitchen. And then, what you doing? You're cleaning the kitchen. You got to clean the kitchen. You got to clean the kitchen. All these pots, I got to clean. I got to put up food for tomorrow. And it never stops. And then, the moment they go to sleep, like I said, you're calculating the bills, you're preparing the dinner for the next day, you're scheduling what needs to be done, whether they're in school, whether they have to go to practices, and then at that time, you have to then still separate yourself from time for yourself and time to have with your spouse. Whether you're married or not, y'all staying together, you still have to have some type of intimacy, some type of conversation, After that, they come home from work and you're like, I'm tired. Look, don't touch me, don't look at me, don't sniff me, don't say nothing to me. I'm tired. Like, you don't even want to use your voice. Like, there's some days I'm like, you know what, I don't even feel like talking no more. I talk all during the day, which is not a complaint. So before we get into that, it's not a complaint saying, I'm complaining that my kids need me or that I have them in my life. I prayed for all of my kids, that they're here, they're healthy, I'm in love with it. This is not about a complaint against having my children. This is about feeling like you're a single mother and married. So remember that. So before you start pointing the finger and doing all this talking and stuff, remember that. So then you have to have time for yourself, and it's like my time for myself is my shower. I put on some music, I take my shower, I get in bed, I maybe watch one or two of my shows that's pre-recorded or that I can catch or I can, stream in. And either I am checking up on my, social media, my emails, I'm responding to important things I didn't respond to, making schedule for the next day, making appointments, whether it's doctor's appointments, whatever appointments you have, and then dozing off. And then starting all over the next day. So basically, by me saying all of that, I definitely can say that the only difference, I feel like, the only difference from a single mom to a woman that's married, that is the primary parent, is that financially maybe, because I know some single women get child support, but I feel like, the financial, the steady income coming into the household itself, not having to be divided, not getting a smaller portion, you getting the whole portion, may be the only difference. Also, there may be a difference, whereas when the husband is home, maybe he is, trying to help out as best he can. Sometimes to your expectations, sometimes below your expectations, or sometimes exceeding your expectations, who knows? But I do feel like this is a good series to talk about. I am in the near future going to have my friend, y'all have seen her before. Her name is Dorothy, and she's from the Boss Bunch. And Y'all seen her on here when I was getting ready for my housewarming party on my birthday. I had her do like some taste testing, and we talked about some things. And so I'll probably bring her back in because she is also considered a stay-at-home mom. Her husband, that's like mine, is a truck driver, and so they are always working, and so we are both left with all the responsibilities, whether they are here or whether they are gone. And what I mean by that is that we are primary parents. So the mom is the primary parent. Basically, like in my household, you know, the weekends I strive so much to get my husband to do majority of the things to kind of give me a little break. However, it then kind of looks unfair because you look at, okay, he's been working all week, now he's wanting a little break, but then you still got to be dad. Same with me. I'm like, well, I've been working all week with them, and so now on the weekend I want a break too. But there is no breaks when being a parent. There is no, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. There is no, I'm gonna take a break at all. You know, there's none of that at all. And so you literally have to keep going. There is no stopping. There is no, I need a break. There is no breaks when it comes, because when you're a parent, there is no breaks. I commend my mother because she was a single mother. You know, although she had married, she divorced and she had 2 children. You know, and I like doing everything on your own, like everything on your own, you know, mentally, physically, financially, everything with your kids, having to drop this person up here, having to remember this. You know, I do thank God that she did have a circle. She did have a community. She had my grandmother and my aunt, my aunts and my grandmother on my dad's side help out tremendously, you know, wherever she may needed help. She also had her mom, you know, and her, you know, family that would help and stuff like that. So don't get me wrong, she had help, but just to know that when you're in that house and you're in there with them kids and both of them are tugging you, or all of them are tugging you, and you're just one person, and God forbid you have more than 1, 2, or 3, and they all need you at the same time, you know, it's just, that's a lot. And stuff. And I would definitely say that, you know, to talk to agree with these ladies on this forum, yes, just because I'm married does not count me out from feeling like a single mom. I do everything by myself a lot of times, unless you know, if he has that time, then yeah, you know, he'll help. But a lot of times I'm like, babe, can you bathe them this time? Because I'm a little tired here, my back, you know, I'm tired. Because, you know, the younger 2, they can't bathe themselves yet. You know, they're only 3. They can't make sure their cells are clean, so they can't sit in the water by themselves and stuff like that. So we're still having to be very hands-on, you know, with them. And so I go. And what's so crazy is that with this message coming out like 2 days ago, on Sunday, I went to go visit my mom and them, and we all went as a family, and we wanted to get out the house because everybody, you know, we've been all stuck in the house, not going anywhere because of this crap that's out there. And so it is so dark outside, it's about to pour down rain, sorry. But anyway, we all went down there, we got in the jacuzzi. My stepdad, he blew up the pool for the kids to get into. He put up this big old water sprinkle for the kids. You know, we had barbecue, we had music going, you know, and it was just such a really good atmosphere to get out of, you know, to be out of our house that these walls been caving in on us. We finally get out as a family and do something. And so we got out, we had fun and stuff like that, and it felt good. But what's so crazy that my mom, you know, she loves her grandsons, and so she's very hands-on. She's a hands-on grandma. And so when I'm there, she'll be like, you know, go ahead and eat, I got it. Hubby does that sometimes, don't get me wrong, sometimes he does, but majority of the time I eat last. I always eat last. Like literally, I'm watching everybody else eat, make sure the kids eat, and then I eat. And so, you know, for her to be like, her and my sister, they'd be like, no, we got them. Y'all go ahead and eat. You know, y'all go ahead and take care of y'all. Don't worry about it. And then when I got in the car and we were heading back home, she goes, I don't know how you do it. I'm tired. So she only had a snippet, like she only had a portion of what I go through, you know, in one day's timing. We were out there from about 12 something. We left about 7. You know what I mean? So that's like what, almost 6 something hours or whatever. Whereas a whole day consists of what, almost 9 hours, 9 to 10 hours, depending on what time they wake up from their naps, what time they go to bed, what time they wake up from their, you know, in the mornings and stuff. And this is an everyday thing. It's been a year in July that I have been a full-time stay-at-home mom. Well, I'm lying. There was a portion where I did do work from home for about 2-3 months before this whole outbreak, and then because of my oldest son having to stop going to school and be in school here, and you know, I couldn't juggle everything, so I decided to be completely full-time stay-at-home mom. But even with that said, like, being a full-time stay-at-home mom, it is hard. It gets hard sometimes, and like I tell everybody, all I do is I sit there. Sometimes I have to laugh, I have to breathe. Especially with my oldest being in school, it's kind of like, Mom, my Zoom is not coming up. Okay, hold on. Mama, toy. Okay. Baby Shark. Mama, my class can't see me. Oh, Mama, I'm having trouble with my assignment. I'm just like, wait, I'm cooking, or I'm doing this right now, or you know. So you're stretched thin. You're stretched thin. So what I'm gonna do, this is gonna be a continuation because I can talk on this for days, okay? I can talk on this for days, and I do want to say I appreciate everything my husband do. The day, you know, he goes to work, he's a hard worker, he goes to work, you know, and he works extra, you know, like today is a holiday, you know, and he's working. He didn't have to go to work today, he chose to go to work today, and I appreciate that of him. And a lot of times, you know, I don't expect a lot out of him, but I do expect for him to be as active in our kids' activities, as active in our kids' daily routines as possible, to kind of relieve me of the everyday hustle and bustle that I go through. And so I definitely want to say, if there's any women out there, I understand what you're going through. Single moms rather, I commend you, because I am going through the exact same thing, except like I know a lot of y'all say, well, at least you have help sometimes. And that's right, I do have help sometimes. And I would honestly say, if I had all small kids and just no help whatsoever, I probably wouldn't have no hair to put this weave on. But anyway, for all of y'all dads out there, if you are watching, please make sure that you are active, relevant, and just there, you know, to help with your kids. Give the mom a break. A break means to help them with the everyday hustle and bustle. Give them a break from the norm, if that makes sense. If you know they need a bath, give them a bath. If you know it's time for their lunch or their dinner, go do it. Don't have her action. Go do it. If you see that they made a mess, grab a mop and a bucket or a Swiffer or whatever you use, clean it up. If that woman has been cooking and she done cooked your tail a meal, grab some dishwashing liquid and a towel and go clean those doggone dishes. If you see that there is laundry to be folded, like that I'm about to fold, get that thing of laundry and fold it. I'm pretty sure you know where everything go. So on that note, until next time, I'll be talking to y'all and seeing what's going on. But I honestly say that this post is completely true. Let me know in the comments if you feel like this post is true. Let me know in the comments if you are married or a single mother. Let me know in the comments below. And like I said, we're going to conversate on this a little bit more. We really are, because I feel like this right here, this topic can be stretched a whole lot. But until next time, I will holler at y'all later. Bye. Shoot. Talk about, so she'll have those kind of conversations. So she'll have like some down hard serious conversations. She'll have some funny things.